All right, good morning. Looks like we're up and running. Okay. How's everybody doing? Robert Ramey, good morning. Ramel, good morning. Caloocan homie in the house. Caloocan Ramel. How you doing? SF Bokaki, good morning. Here we go. Susan Jenko, hey. How are you? Chris says happy Halloween. Okay, Chris. It's more like Merry Christmas here, right? Murray, how are you? Good morning. Thanks for coming in, you guys. Wow, there's 10 here already. Ramel just got home from the gym. Very nice. Very, very nice. Oh. Clyde Seaside. Bacolo, yeah. Yeah. Mike Foodie. Los Angeles Clippers. Oh. Yeah, Chris. We don't really do Halloween here, per se. We skip right to Christmas. It's kind of weird. Because, of course, on Facebook, all of my friends in the West are getting ready for Halloween. And then, of course, the big one is Thanksgiving after that. Thanksgiving's a big, big holiday in the U.S. because you typically get a 4-day weekend out of it. Most of the country does anyway. Unless you had a job like mine, you were unlucky enough to have to be on call and going out and troubleshooting the network on Thanksgiving Day. Oh, then you've got people yelling at you because the TV's off, during the football games. SF Bokaki is asking, did I sniff test that stuff? No, I haven't done anything. We have not cracked the seal on the Vegemite. Melanie will Melanie's in the backyard there doing some laundry. She wanted to get done. It's best to get the laundry done early in the morning here so it's got the day to dry. They've been playing some games over the past. Yeah, I have watched. What was I going to say, Ramel? Oh, I've watched some of it on not Facebook, on YouTube, of course. You know how you get the 10-minute highlight. You get the whole game, but it's only 10 minutes of it. So pretty cool. Clippers look good. But I'm realizing now that I'm watching them, they're kind of an old team, So we'll see if injuries don't plague them, which has been the case with the Clippers for quite some time. They've been really good in the past, and they're plagued by injuries. Today is Thanksgiving in Canada. Oh, really? There's a Thanksgiving Day in Canada. Wow. Very cool. Does that I guess I'll have to look that up. I wonder if it has the same sort of significance that Thanksgiving does in the U.S. Mike Foodie, you're the resident chef there. Will you sit down and have a big meal with your family, or is it something different? Does Thanksgiving have a different meaning there in Canada? Or is it pretty much the same? Okay, Murray. Chris watches the Detroit Lions. Ha! Was it Barry Sanders that used to play for the Lions that was such a great running back years and years ago? Was it Barry Sanders? Man, that guy could change direction. He was so quick and he was so fast. That was somebody who was really fun to watch. You know, when you talk about football, two of the big ones that come to mind are Barry Sanders was one, and then Walter Payton, of course, was another one. I'm probably showing my age there to a lot of you guys. Walter Payton would just mow people down. Nobody could tackle the guy. Mama Gajambo. Yeah, Mama Gajambo. Yeah, we skip. Oh man, my back. We skip right to Christmas. Oh, okay, Mike. It's the same as the USA. Okay. Roast turkey stuffing with all the trimmings. Wow. Wow. Boy, that's just thinking about that is making my mouth water. Roast turkey. My favorite is the mashed potatoes, the mashed potatoes and gravy. Oh, I mean, that's just Melanie too. Melanie just loves, Melanie had never really had really good quality mashed potatoes until she came to the U.S. and I was cooking for her, I mean, KFC isn't really, what you would call good mashed potatoes, but that was all she was privy to. And then when she came to the U.S. and I made them for her for the first time, oh man, put the rice away. This woman was eating mashed potatoes in the USA. Every time I hear about Canada, I think of moose. Every time, J.S. Eeyore, Alberta. We've been talking about Canada there, J.S., but it's just the preseason, so no, yeah. Yeah, Ramel, it's just, they need to really just kind of chill, right? They don't want to. John and Maria in Mindanao. Good morning. Where are you guys in Mindanao? I know you've been in here before. I'm sorry. I've got a lot of Melanie, my wife. You guys know my wife. She's from Bukidnon. Not too far from Malay Balay. Simo travel vlogs. Or no, Sim Simo travel vlogs. Good morning. You blink, you miss a day, even a week. It sure seems like that, huh, Ramel? SF Bokaki says, I'm always the one who smokes the turkey. Wow, smoked turkey. I feel a food chat coming on again, guys. I don't know. North Cotabato. Okay. North Cotabato, John and Maria. Something came up about Cotabato. Oh, that was you. Wait a minute. I'm getting behind. Sorry. Mike Foodie says, I'm baking a pumpkin pie from scratch tomorrow using a fresh pumpkin. Oh, there you go, baby. Not a huge fan of pumpkin pie, but that's how you want to do it. Earl Campbell. Houston. Yeah. Earl Campbell. That's true. And that's actually who I was thinking about. I think I said Walter Payton. Walter Payton was good too, but he played for the Bears. But yeah, you're right. It was Earl Campbell. The guy was just a beast. He was like the Incredible Hulk from the waist down, right? And super fast. What was he, like 240 pounds? But he was like one of the fastest runners in the NFL. Yeah, you're right. It was Earl Campbell, my bust. Ramel says, oh, okay. Ramel says in his subdivision there, he's got they've got trick-or-treaters. All right. It was sent back to Canada. Huh? Brian Bye, good morning. Sorry, I got behind there. Speaking of Canada and the PI, whatever happened to that garbage ship? Speaking of Canada and the PI, whatever happened to that garbage ship? Oh, as far as I know, Jim, now that was in the news, what, 4 months ago, maybe? Canada took back their, Canada did take back their junk, I guess. I don't know all the specifics of that, but we end up giving them coins, so it's like they're Christmas caroling. Oh, yeah. We haven't had any Christmas carolers yet, but I'm sure we're going to have some pretty soon. It was sent back to Canada. Oh, that's what John and Maria were talking about. Okay. We deep fried the turkey again this year. God, I've always wanted to try that. A deep fried turkey. James Lonergan, good morning. You're in Bacolod. Hey, so is Clyde Seaside. Clyde Seaside is in Bacolod. You guys should get a coffee or something. Actually, I think this is his last day there. If you're there, Clyde, shout out to James. Enough of the foreplay. Let's get to business. Bread stuffing or rice stuffing? I've only ever had the bread stuffing, so yeah, food has always been we always we do always talk about food. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what the topic is. We never follow the topic, which is fine. Oh, Brian is in South Korea. You're in Seoul. What a neat city. I really kind of blew it because, and I'll tell you why. When you are flying, I used to fly into Clark years ago just because I wanted to avoid the whole Manila thing, and I hadn't met Melanie yet. So, and I'm sure it's the same from NAIA. When you're going back to the West, there's always like a 12-hour layover in Seoul with Asiana. And what they do, if you didn't know this, Asiana does a free city tour of Seoul, and they will run you through customs very quickly, take you out in the city, and they do a free tour of the city. Asiana Airlines does. And it's about a 7-8 hour tour. It includes a couple of food stops. And although that airport, Incheon, is built for long layovers, I mean, they've got massages, free showers, sleeping areas, things of that nature. Yeah, if you didn't know it, God, I'm really far behind now. I better stop talking and read the comments, huh? If you didn't know it, that's something that's really kind of neat. Earl Campbell had thighs like tree trunks. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Ramel says pumpkin in the U.S. looks strangely familiar to calabasa. Pumpkin in the U.S. There's only the size difference. Smoked turkey with apple and a little cherry wood. Not that really familiar with the NFL, but I do sometimes watch. Yeah, believe it or not, I was never a huge football fan either. Mark Doyle, good morning. Always a big, when I was young, I was a huge baseball fan because I played so much myself. But then I got away from baseball and pretty much just watched basketball and golf. My last few years in the U.S. was all in anything on that races, any racing. The fridge. Now that goes back. Perry. What was his name? Something Perry. But they called him the fridge. Yeah, he was pretty docile on his feet too, but man, that goes back a long time, Ramel. You're talking early to mid 80s there, bud. Yeah, the trash issue got settled peacefully. Oh, yeah. Normally December 1st would be the start date. Ah. Well, that's good because Philly Bryan's in. Hey, bud. Shit, I'm so far behind now. Okay. What happened, brother? Definitely Brad. Open chat all the way. That's why we already have 2 big buckets of coins. Okay. December 1st. Okay, I'm caught up. Not yet. Almost. Okay, Clyde. Last day in Barcode. Ham Killa, what's up? How are you? Murray, the garbage drama. The containers arrived a month or so back here in Vancouver. The deal was someone paid to dispose in the Philippines and took the money and left the trash behind. Ah. Thank goodness that the big typhoon. Yeah, I noticed that. Mike Foodie, I have not seen turkeys for sale. I wouldn't be surprised if they have them somewhere. Maybe S&R. Yeah, they thought that was going to be a big tropical storm, that Hagibis. Philly Bryan, thanks for coming in. Yeah, they've got a movie theater in the airport. Rike's live chatting at the same time as me. Yes. Philly Bryan, I am a Clippers fan. I even got to take Melanie to a couple of games in Los Angeles when she was in the States. S&R sells them. Okay. How was the Buko juice? It was good. Yeah, that was kind of a fun video. You got to be careful with that bolo. That was the one. Ow. That was the bolo that I had professionally sharpened, and that thing is sharp, you guys. I always tell anybody, be careful. We had who was it? Johnny B and somebody else had that thing out, and they were up on the roof, and they were. Our neighbor has a couple of coconut trees that are hanging down, and we kind of had the idea that maybe some rats were using those to get on our roof of our house. So they were up there whacking those. I mean, just one nice hit on a big fat leaf goes right through it. That thing is so sharp. James Lonergan, I'm on Wi-Fi here at the condo. Have to get a Globe SIM card. Ah, Smart has no service there. Yeah. That guy went. I think he's meant to say SF Bokaki that the guy weighed like 350. Probably going back to Refrigerator Perry. Scott Expat, good morning. Thanks for coming in, bud. 20 minutes in, we've got 32 in the room. Smash the thumbs up button if you can. Yeah. The condensed milk, the ice, and the coconut. Yeah, that was the first time, believe it or not, as long as I've lived here, and we've always had that bolo and plenty of coconuts show up from the province. That was the first time I'd ever attempted to open one up, because Uncle used to always do them. When Uncle was here, he was such an early riser. He'd be out there, 5 in the morning, cracking open coconuts for buko juice. Robert Dyer, good morning, and Batlash, good morning. Mama Gajambo, have you noticed any change in your neighborhood from the MMDA road sidewalk clearing? No. We didn't really have an issue. The only place there would have been vendors would have been over in the Almar area. And in that area, they weren't allowed anyway to have vendors in the street or sidewalks. Okay, so probably it's not as densely populated here as it would be, say, in sections of Quezon City where where you would have a lot more of that. Marie Sweeney, good morning. You know what I mean? We just didn't have that sort of problem here to begin with. Aha. Yeah. Ramel, we're just a little too small up here in North Caloocan to really have that issue, I think. John and Maria, thanks for coming by. Merc 3. All right, buddy. Good to see ya. Sorry, I got behind. Or like when you go to the beach, especially during the summer months. Okay, talking about the buko juice, yeah. I wasn't really sure what to think of it, but it's grown on me. I had never drinking fresh coconut juice in my life until I came here. So, never been a fan of like the dried coconut that you would find on a muffin or a cake. I've never liked coconut, that type of coconut. But this fresh coconut, of course, is much different. Clyde Seaside, okay. Make sure you get over to the City Hall at night. I wonder if Dayton and Mitchie are there, Clyde. They've always called Bacolod their home, Dayton and Mitchie. I don't know if they are. I just talked to Dayton a couple of weeks ago, but he didn't mention whether or not they were here or not. I think maybe they're back in Canada right now. Because they're posting. Kanoi, good morning. Kanoi Mercury, good morning. Yeah, the main highways. Yeah. Although South Caloocan has a lot of that has a lot of that. South Caloocan's a busy place, man. I've only been there once. No, that's not true. We went a couple of times. But man, that's one busy place. Scott expat. Thumbs up. Sunglasses and another thumbs up. Mm. Boy, Ramel, I wish, I wish we had something like that too. I have noticed that somebody is trying to stay on top of the trash that's over at the playground where the kids play. And the problem is the trash truck just drives right past it. It's sitting right there on the curb, a big rice sack filled with trash. And I don't know, I guess it's going to be left up to one of the homeowners to run out there to set that bag out there for them to pick it up. You would think that the driver would see it, but I don't know. It's a bummer. I wish we had somebody that was assigned. Maybe next time they come, I'll go down there and try to. Although I bet that bag is heavy, man. It's a big rice sack. Okay, Ramel. Hey, Randy, the international chicken taster. I must have missed something in one of your videos. The international chicken taster? Oh. Oh, Dragon Lady's coming from Vegas. Yeah, Clyde's headed over to Mandaluyong. Oh, wait a minute. You know what? I got the wrong hat on, man. There we go. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Oi, oi, oi. Is that right? Is that how you do it? There we go. Melanie has hers when she comes in. Hey, the light's bouncing off your head. Oh, you're right. Seeing lots of foreigners in Bacolod. That must be cool. I was in a live chat the other day with a guy that I've known for, I don't know, quite a while. And he just moved to Dumaguete with his wife from Chicago. And, they were asking me in the live stream what I thought. And man, I just told the guy, he's only been there for 2 weeks. He just moved from the U.S. to Dumaguete. And I told him, you can't do much better. I mean, especially as a foreigner, it's going to make your life so much easier if you live somewhere where you've got some friends, other foreigners like myself, you can speak some English, and it just, it makes your life here so much better, so much easier. You're with like-minded individuals, people that are going through the same thing you are. And yeah, that's probably why, it's been a bit of a rough go for me here. I need to, definitely get out with Tito Road more often. We had a bigger jar of Vegemite. Really, they took it at the airport. Why would they take? Huh? That's okay, Clyde. Because what if we don't like it? At least we've only got that. At least we've only got that little tube. It's not like I've got a foreigner I can give it to. There's not a lot of Filipinos, I don't think, that have heard of Vegemite or even know what it is. My Philippine Diary. Good morning. Howdy. Thanks, Randy Kanoy. Oh, James, you met Mike Philippine. Ha! Mike Philippine was like one of the original moto vloggers for the Philippines. A lot of people don't realize that, but he was like one of the first foreigners to jump on a motorcycle and take a long trip and video the whole thing and give us a look at the Philippines countryside. That's his Mike Philippine's early vlogging. He did some really good stuff, man. He's obviously with the heart surgery and stuff, he's had to slow down. What I mean is, it has slowed him down. Landhawk 59. Yeah, I know him. He hasn't been in here in a while. Bill Israel. Hello. Welcome. SF Bokaki says if you dry some of that coconut and chop it up, fine. It's good on homemade donuts with some white icing. Robert M., good morning. Yeah, those coconuts that we cracked open didn't have a lot of, what do they call it? There's a word for it here. There wasn't a lot of coconut meat inside there. Oh. Bill Israel is going to be in Caloocan in December. Okay. Bill, are you a subscriber to the channel, obviously? I'm in North Caloocan now, not the South Caloocan. There's a big difference. I only say that, Bill, because I haven't seen you in the chat very much, and I don't recall a whole lot of comments from you. Maybe you're a silent watcher. A lot of people are. Less than 1%, you guys, of your subscribers actually leave a comment. Less than 1%. Isn't that funny? Isn't it funny that somebody would... Well, of course, you also have to take into consideration that, let's see, my videos are probably an average of about 13 minutes that I put up, and you only get, like, your average watcher is about but somewhere between 4 and 6 minutes on a 13-minute video. So people don't really watch your videos, you know. They skip through them. You can tell that by a lot of the comments. People ask you questions that were in the video. What's wrong with your back? I don't know. Just been bothering me lately. I think, you know, Mike, I think one of my biggest problems is my posture. And now I'm sitting on a bed with no... Yeah, Mike, thanks for that. Most people don't, though, you know. Yeah. That's Melanie's hat, Scott Expat. Bill, that's great. I could meet you over at SM Fairview or something, you know. I mean, North Caloocan isn't really a tourist hotbed. So you wouldn't really want to come here to where I live, but I could meet you over at the mall. It's just a couple of rides away. I can be over at the mall in less than 30 minutes. So there's nothing to see here in North Caloocan. A lot of dog shit in the streets. Mark Sin Lao, any plans for a trip to Angeles for the festival? No. We don't have any plans to go to Angeles. We're thinking about maybe a trip down to Bataan, a couple of nights with the kids. I don't know if we're going to go or not, because we also, Melanie had mentioned to me yesterday that she kind of liked to get the wall fixed in the backyard, and you know, you guys know we've got that wall going down the. If you're facing our backyard, we've got that wall going down the left side that's got some damage, and you know, so we're going to have to either take that trip to Bataan or get the wall fixed. One of the two. We probably, because we're on a budget, we probably don't want to do both. Bill Israel. I live in Atlanta, Georgia. Oh, I used to be an employee of Cox Communications, and our main office was in Atlanta. I worked for Cox for 31 years. I think I would be able to travel the other 50 miles to meet you. You know, I don't know how far it is to South Caloocan. That's a good question. With traffic, it's, you know how traffic is here. It's horrendous. Let's see. Let's see what Google Maps says. You got me curious now. South Caloocan City Hall. Well, just on 8th Street. It says 8.3 miles. That couldn't possibly be right. There's no way it's that close. Let's see. That's the right one. There's no way it's 8 miles from my house, though. That can't possibly be right. There's an error there. I'm trying to get the directions thing to come up, but it's not coming up. Sorry. Jerry Paracas from Guam. Hello. Bill Israel says I'm a silent watcher. Okay. Yeah, a lot of people are. My girlfriend has a brother in Caloocan, and she wants to go there while I'm there. And she's in Cavite. Ah. Yeah. Oh, look who's here. She knows how to open up the door has figured out how to open up the doors now in the house, so. Oh, Mama put a little ponytail in your hair. Look at that. I see a ponytail in your hair. Okay. Mid-back pain is mainly posture related. Yeah. Philo, how far are you from San Fernando? Are you talking Zambales, San Fernando? Or are you talking La Union, San Fernando? I think there's quite a few San Fernandos. Clyde says, I'm loving the smoking laws. Even been allowed to smoke in open air restaurants. Wow. I think I could cover that after coming all the way. Oh, I see what you mean, Bill. I was trying to put those two together. I'm like, huh? Huh. Jerry Paracas. Thank you. Eric Martin, what happened to the puppy that you found? The puppy that we found is with Melanie's sister. We took that puppy to the. Google says 16.8 kilometers. God, it still seems like so much further than that. It seems so much further than 16.8 kilometers, doesn't it? Well, I mean, you wouldn't know because you don't live in North Caloocan, but my God, we take that LRT, then a UV Express, then a jeepney, then a trike. Oh, sorry, I didn't finish that. The puppy is with Melanie's. We took the puppy to the vet, and the vet said it was far, far too young to be away from its mother. And I mean, at that point, what do? The dog was abandoned, and we gave it a go. We tried to take care of that dog for about a week, and it was just, my God, you guys, it was a nightmare. All she did was cry, almost 24/7, because she had never been weaned from her mother. And we're just thinking, my God, what are we going to do? God, brain's not working today. Sorry. The brain doesn't work most of the time. Melanie's sister said, bring it over here and we'll see if, I can't remember her dog's name, we'll adopt her. And she did. I deal with Atlanta traffic every day. The traffic there is a cakewalk. Yeah. I used to say the same thing too when I lived in the U.S. I lived, I would fly into Los Angeles, LAX, and, some of the worst traffic in the country. But compared to here, I mean, it's nothing. Kidney stones? Is it kidney stones or gallstones? Scott Expat, we're going to do that probably in the next 15, 20 minutes. We bought some Panda Sal. Melanie's going to heat the Panda Sal up, put some butter on it, and bring it in here, and we're going to try out. We're going to try out the Vegemite for the first time. SF Okaki says, I've always been a 1%er. A 1%er? You mean like a leather vest wearing Harley Davidson riding 1%er? Or let's see, what was your last mall opens at 10, need to get a new SIM chip. Okay. Hey James, thanks for coming by, bud. Pirate Cove, Philippines, Walter, what's up? How are you, sir? Good to see ya. Thanks for coming in. Thanks, Merc. I see we've got a few crazies in the room today. The Hapsters, hello. Hapsters in Hawaii. Yeah, Clyde. Clyde Seaside, it's just hard to imagine really a big bike town in the Philippines. But, I've been to plenty of places where that's reasonable. A place that comes to mind would be Mindoro. Mindoro would probably be a good place to have a big bike. If that was your thing. I don't know if I'll ever have one again, honestly. Make sure you have a bucket handy. Peanut butter my ass. Oh. Oh. Pirate Cove, Philippines. Yeah, if you guys check out Walter's channel and Kanoe that was in here earlier too. Kanoe in the Philippines. I forgot to plug him while he was here. Mike Foodie never tried Vegemite. My first time too. And I've only flown through Australia, both the East and the West Coast. I've never actually been there to visit. I imagine that could be a visa run for me. Although it would probably be expensive. Yeah. My Philippine diary says my big bike days are behind me. Hapsters, things are going good here. Thank you for coming in today. You know, I'm only on that Raider 150 now, that Suzuki Raider. And every now and again, you know, as I'm going down the road and I get an open stretch, I always think about how much different it is to ride, you know, because I had a 1500cc bagger in the US, a big bike. Melanie loved that thing. It was so comfortable. One lemon a day. Mike Foodie. Drinking one lemon a day for 5 years, and it didn't work. J.S.E. Orr grew up with an Aussie family. Tried the Vegemite. It's just like peanut butter. I don't think it's going to be like peanut butter. In fact, I anticipate probably not liking it. I don't know why. Gary Lawless, good morning from Australia. Coming late January for my second visit to spend time with my Filipina fiance. All right. You sound like me. I was doing the same thing a few years back. Started back in 2014, 2013. Vegemite has a taste all of its own, like bagoong. Philippine Diary. I'm a big guy. I need a longer bike. It would probably, what's that say? It would probably lose on the turning ratio. The biggest I think I would go would be 220. Yeah. Yeah. That, the bike that I've got, I tell you what, we put it to the test when we rode down to Romblon, and with Melanie and I on the back and an overloaded 43-liter Givi box. And I guarantee you that box was overloaded. But that bike served us really, really well. And it just got up and went, man. It's surprising, really. You don't think about these small bikes having any power, but they do just fine, man. Dennis Brock, our resident Red Horse salesman in Cavite. Oh, Gary Lawless, you didn't tell me. I wanted to ask you where you're going to the Philippines. What's this chat doing? Coming late January for my second visit. Okay. Where are you going in the Philippines, Gary Lawless, if you're still here? The bagoong, if I'm saying that right. I'm probably saying it wrong. That is the same stuff you put on the fruit. But yeah, it's you can't use very much of it. That bagoong, it's like a shrimp paste or something. It has a really initially it has a really, really good flavor, and then you're like, oh, if you have too much of it. Fasung Bakam. He's back from the University of San Diego campus. Good morning. Very pretty ladies and lovable. Gary Lawless is riding and racing an 850cc Yamaha. All right. Bill Israel likes the NMAX as Philly Bryan does. Okay. Don't forget to change out that suspension. It's horrible. I rode an NMAX down in Ramblan, and I thought my insides were going to come out of my body. The suspension is so horrible on that. You got to change it out. It's shocking that that Yamaha would build such an awesome scooter and put such a crappy suspension on it. It's really, really shocking. I would love to talk to an engineer for Yamaha and find out, what were they thinking? Yeah, Merc 3, that's it. Green mango is what I was trying to think of. Of course, we had all of those green mangoes in the backyard. And yeah, there was always, Melanie always had some of that. Yeah, the NMAX, also the Aerox, which is even a bigger bike. The Aerox is a 155cc, I think, and pretty sharp looking. For some reason, it's more money than the NMAX, and I don't know why. But yeah. Oh, the NMAX is 155 also. Okay. Bill Israel. I've always been a fan of the Honda Click just because of the look of it. And I know Ned over in Dumageddon has one and speaks very highly of it. I don't think you could go wrong either way. In fact, I think you could go across the board. Suzuki, Kawasaki, anybody who makes a 150cc scooter automatic. The one thing I will say is that automatic scooter's the way to go. Don't do what I did. I went for the cool Suzuki Raider because it was so highly rated, and now I'm having problems squeezing the clutch. So coffee made me do it to come chat with you. Okay, Manila. Last time Butuan and Cebu may travel outside Manila on scooter from Nice Bike Hire. Okay, a Nice Bike is in Angeles City, so unless Nice Bike might be a chain. I don't know. I've rented from Nice Bike several times. Do they sell the Yamaha Finch? Do they sell the Yamaha TW200? I don't think so. That's kind of that TW200 is kind of a specialty bike, kind of built for the desert, if I remember correctly. I knew somebody that had one. Annabella Gella, good morning from North Caloocan. Good morning. Annabelle, good morning. You're in North Caloocan. So am I. Come on. That's Maddie knocking on the door. Probably wants to come into the aircon for a little while. Annabelle, where are you at? You're in North Caloocan. The Hapster says yum green mango is good. Oh. Bill Israel, there's an X Max too that's a 350, I think. You might want to consider that. There's also a T Max that's a 550, but it's super expensive. But I think that X Max if you're a big guy, now I don't know what you mean by big guy, but probably, you know, an automatic 300cc is going to do you pretty good. Check out the X, I think it's the X Max. You see, it's an N Max, X Max, and a T Max. Yeah. Maybe, you know, that might be the way to go. And it's going to be, you know, probably closer to 4,000 USD, 4,500 USD, I think, that bike. But you're talking about something that's going to last you, you know, it's going to last you a long, long time, man. Fasung says they have a bike kit on Amazon. I put it together on the bicycle. Nice. A do-it-yourself bicicleta. Robert Dyer says no rigid, only soft tails. Yeah, that the N-Max that Philly Bryan got. We were talking about that earlier. Man, that suspension is horrible. Edward Crandall, good morning. Oh, you're not late. We're just where am I at? Sorry, guys. Okay, Hapster's talking to Milo the Desert Rat. Welcome, sir. Let me guess, you just got home from playing golf. Annabelle says, I'm from Barracks, North Caloocan. Barracks. Oh, Bill Israel. Am I wrong about that? So the N-Max is... I thought the N-Max was a 300cc. Oh, you guys had an earthquake in San Diego? If my plan goes right, I will be like Brian. Yeah, we have not gotten a car yet here. I think Angeles is more of a car-friendly area, really. We've still got pretty bad traffic in this area that we live in. You know, 46 watching and 26 thumbs. Smash that thumbs up, baby. Oh, slow play, Milo, huh? Man, that is your... I couldn't imagine living, or I couldn't imagine being able to play such a high-quality golf course every day. You know, when I was in the U.S., Milo, living in Southern California, you know, I was in Orange County. I could really only afford to play public courses, you know. And the only reason that I played Indian Canyon is because we played it. My friends used to do a trip to Palm Springs every year, and they would go the first week of June, and that's when all of the golf courses, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this is right, that's when the prices on all the courses would go way down because it was so hot, right? And nobody wanted to play. And we were there 2 full days and 1 night and played 4 golf courses in 2 days. And that was the only reason that I was so fortunate to be able to. Otherwise, I think Indian Canyon is pretty expensive, isn't it? Walter has a new video out. Yeah, I saw that. Otto Madner, good morning. Sorry, good night. Yeah, Clyde. Something happened when you came to the Philippines, buddy. We haven't had much rain since you've been here, Clyde, right? In fact, let's see, we had a little bit yesterday morning, not much, but yeah, pretty much rainy season stopped when the Aussie came to town. Because it's cold now in Canada. It was like that in, okay, minor earthquake. No glass in the luggage, says Scott Expat. Robert Dyer, I was actually a 14 at one time. I got my handicap down to 14. Oh, look what's here. Oh, you brought a bunch of... Oh, I have water. It's okay.
Have water already?
Yeah. We've got our
Pandesal.
Pandesal with butter.
Hello, Mercury! It's a Vegemite challenge!
It's a Vegemite challenge. We've got the Vegemite. Where am I at? Sorry. Phil, I want to ask you about surfing in the Philippines. What island can you surf at? There's a few places to surf, even here on Luzon.
Bawang La Union.
You can surf up in La Union province. And then the best surfing is supposed to be, where'd Brian and Let go for their vacation? Can't remember now.
Ano?
It's an Australian hat.
Sa...
Milo. And it has a kangaroo and an emu. Is that right? Emu? Siargao. Thank you, Mark. Siargao is supposed to have, I think, Siargao has the best surfing in the Philippines. But there's a few places to surf. It's not Bali, okay, for surfing, but there's a few places. Milo likes... Look at that, you guys. Fresh pandesal, fresh hot buttered pandesal. I didn't, you bought a lot of it, honey.
That's all the pandesal that you bought.
Oh, is this all of it that we bought?
Yeah.
15 pesos lang, and I ate 2 of them already when they were hot.
Still hot now. I just eat it lang.
I gotta be careful not to touch that thing. I don't want to disconnect the internet.
Okay, time for challenge.
Yeah, Walter, you can surf in the streets during rainy seasons.
Especially in Bulacan.
Especially in Bulacan, yeah.
Diba? Walter, especially in Bulacan.
Okay, what did I miss here? Let's just go through here real quick. Okay, hello to the missus.
Love, love, love.
Hapsters.
Good luck down with that.
Siargao, got that. Cloud9, yeah, Cloud9 Siargao. Melanie has to wear her hat. She's got her hat. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Oi, oi, oi.
How about Maddie? Wala! Si Hi,
Fresh.
Mommy.
The Hapsters. Ang sarap ng pandesal. Yum. Fresh daily. Yep. Wonder what does that Vegemite taste like, Poe? Why is it flat, the pandesal? Oh, because we cut it in two.
I cut into it. I just reheat.
One side.
I put some butter on it.
Mm.
Sarap.
Maybe Maddie will like the Vegemite. Okay, here we go. So one thing I didn't know about the Vegemite, it's supposed to be good for you, right?
Vitamins daw.
It says on here it's got all kinds of vitamins. It says,
B1,
how far do I have to hold that away to read it?
B1, B2,
B1, B2, B3,
folate.
folate, helps fight fatigue, essential vitamins for energy, essential vitamins for something.
Support your nervous system and
Yeah.
essential for brain function. Oh, we're gonna be
Oh.
smart after that.
Okay. Have the cheers, mate, when you eat that. Okay. Nice hat, Melanie. Balur is supposed to be good for surfing. Yes, Balur is good for surfing.
Yeah, they had
Didn't think about
I
that.
think it's more expensive there.
Where is Caloocan comparing to Davao?
Caloocan?
Completely different island.
In different language.
Different
Tagalog
language,
and
yeah.
Bisaya.
Okay, here we go. We're going to crack we haven't even cracked the seal on this yet. And Melanie's going to go first. Oh,
No, you first.
it's
Smell.
brown. It's brown.
What's the smell?
I didn't expect it to be brown.
Smell like? Okay, it's Pilo.
Just a light smear, says Clyde.
Hope you got
How's that look? And,
One more for you. We just eat at the same time.
okay. From our good friends down under.
It's too much now.
Too much?
Too much for this.
This is too much?
Where's the water?
You said a light smear. Should we pour water first? Is it going to be that bad, you think?
Get ready lang.
Okay.
Hi, buddy. Buddy's going to eat the pandesal.
Man, you know, don't eat the pandesal. I've already gotten a little bit of a taste of that. It tastes very salty. Okay, you ready? Here we go. Cheers.
Cheers.
Vegemite. Ooh. Wow, that's salty. Mark Thurl said we put way too much on there. You like it? You know.
More daw. Okay lang.
No. I wouldn't say it's I wouldn't say it's bad. Super salty.
Okay lang.
Anyway, there you go. We did it.
One more?
You want one more? Okay, we're going to go with less this time. Just that much, and then I'll smear it with a knife.
Yeah.
I didn't expect it to be black or brown. Now try balut. No. No balut. I'll do one more too.
You want balot daw?
For all of our Aussie friends.
Yeah.
We
Mas masarap naman.
Melanie likes it. Maybe the kids will like it too.
It tastes like bagoong alamang.
Yeah. I think Clyde's wife said that.
Hello daw from Susan.
Susan Kinko.
Mm.
Yeah. Thumbs up on the Vegemite. I mean, I don't think it's something I'm going to break out and eat every day, but it's not bad. You know? Walter. I still want tacos. Me too.
No coffee, just water.
Put Vegemite on the green mangoes. Ah.
We don't have mango, maybe on month of May. We just have that every month of May, June.
All right. Hot toasted crumpets with Vegemite and cream cheese.
We have pandesal toasted.
Murray says, get this man a cheeseburger. He has lost his taste buds. Murray, trust me, buddy. When you're, living a more typical Filipino lifestyle, you tend to eat a lot of rice, a lot of chicken, a lot of pork.
And gulay.
A lot of vegetable gulay mixed with the rice, and yeah, baby. Cheeseburgers and tacos. I'm with Walter. We got to make a pilgrimage, Walter, to SM North. Huh?
They're missing the Mexican foods.
Yeah. Melanie and I have been talking about going for quite some time. So if you want to go, you and Ducky want to go, let's go sometime. Let's make a date and meet there and go have some Mexican food. And just kind of, SM North is fun, right?
We have double date on Mexican foods. Oh, huh?
We've been craving Mexican food, man.
It's easy for them to just take UB. Diba? To SM North.
Yeah, I think that's how you guys just take a UV, don't you, Walter, when you guys go? See how smart you feel now. Clyde, is that why you know so much about the Philippines? Is it the Vegemite?
We know your secret now. You will be there in 3 weeks. Moray.
Yeah, Murray, Mexican food's really hard to find here. I mean,
point-to-point.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, Walter's got point-to-point.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, that's even better. The point-to-point is really cool.
Mm.
I forgot you guys had that.
Fully aircon.
Yeah. The only point-to-point we have here goes right to Makati.
And stop.
That was funny. Oh.
Feel I like balut.
Scott X Pack, I think dark brown in color and well done, Melanie. You can get a bigger Vegemite in plastic container. Oh, I think this one's going to last us a long time.
Mm-hmm.
When you see, and you guys were right, that first one that first one I probably put. There's actually a lot in here.
What is
When-
this? Start happy.
When you think about, you know, how little of it you really have to use, there's actually a lot in there, right? Walter, I haven't seen that. Oh no, we've seen them, but I haven't been lucky enough to ride one. Those double-decker point-to-points.
Yeah.
You could patch the roof with it. Oh, really? The Vegemite?
The
Oh,
decker
okay.
are so nice.
It's a yeast concentrate.
This one.
Oh.
Hang on what? The
Vegemite.
sealant on the roof.
The rats will run away.
For this one? No, they're coming.
Maybe we can use that to bait the rat traps.
They would come, they will smell like,
Okay, we've got some leftover panda, Sal. Anybody?
I need to keep that pandesal in, because Maddie is acting crazy lang.
Yeah, she's been trying to. Here's the knife. She'll try and. She's getting bolder and bolder with the stuff she eats now. A byproduct of brewing beer, yeah. Well, I tell you what. When you look at the amount of beer that's consumed in Aussie land, there's got to be plenty of it, right? There's no shortage. There's never going to be a shortage of Vegemite, right? Pretty good. All right. Finally tried Vegemite. Surprising how, like you said, the one thing, it's very concentrated and super salty, right? I couldn't imagine if you got too much of it. Oh. It's acquired taste, but nice and different, and you can use in gravy and some soup. Yeah, that was fun. I always wondered. Now I know. And it certainly did make Australia famous, right? Vegemite. What was that song? Gary T. Welcome, sir, from San Francisco, California. Big shout out to Gary T, who donated to our channel through our PayPal link. Thank you again so much, Gary T, for your channel donation. We really appreciate it. Shout out, Gary T. Tim Tam Slam. Tim Tam Slam. John O.T. John O.T. John O.T. Perth, Western Australia. All right. We've got some Aussies in the house. Oi, oi, oi. You just missed it, Jono. We just had my wife and I, We just had the Vegemite taste test, and we give it a thumbs up. We think it's okay. Yes. The hat is from our Australian friends. Clyde Seaside and Rin. It's a chocolate-covered rectangular biscuit. Sounds like a what's the one that we have in the U.S. that's so popular? That's chocolate. I don't like it though because it's mint, and I'm not a mint chocolate. I don't like mint chocolate. I don't remember what they're called. The Girl Scouts sell them. Oh, they're just gross. Fasung says, can you show some city in the Philippines that is a good vacation? I'm planning to go to the Philippines. Can you show a city in the Philippines that's good vacation? Fasung, the Philippines is such a small country that you can visit multiple cities in 2 weeks, or even a week. You could visit 3-4 cities. My recommendation would be to probably get away from Manila and go up north, maybe to La Union, little beachside resort in La Union, Baler maybe, or down south in Bataan. And, if you go down south to the Bataan region, then you can probably catch a boat over to Mindoro, which is a wonderful island. It's the home to Puerto Galera, one of my favorite places in the Philippines. And there's so many things that you can do. Look through my video list. We've visited some really neat places. 100 Islands up in Alaminos. There's a lot of really neat places you can visit, that are just a day's travel away. They're less than a day. Oh, I hear the blow dryer going. Oh, Melanie's hair was wet, huh? I was thinking, did she give the dog a bath? Are Vegemite and Marmite one and the same? Anybody? I don't know. I don't know. Mark Doyle says no. They are not. I've heard of Marmite. I have no idea what it is. I forgot Melanie's hair was wet when she came in here. Because you guys, that are regulars on the channel have seen how much hair Maddie has now. My God. I keep thinking that Melanie's going to trim her, and Melanie wants to let her hair grow back out again. So the problem we're having now is, even though she's on the front line, we're finding some fleas on her. And I'm worried that it's because of she's got that full body of hair. You guys know a Shih Tzu is normally even more hair than what Maddie has now. But Marmite is English. Okay. Same as Vegemite, but a different taste. Ah. Yeah, that Vegemite, it kind of looked like maple syrup coming out of that tube, man. But much thicker than that even. Right? My thumbs up don't stay lit. Oh. Thanks for trying, Dan. Some people have told me that depending on the device that you're using, sometimes you can't give it a thumbs up until I end the chat. Then once I end the live chat, you can give it a thumbs up. That's what a lot of people say or have said. I don't know if it's true. I wonder if I can give myself a thumbs up. No, I can't. What's a bummer. I can give my videos a thumbs up. Or maybe same. Maybe when this is over, I can give myself a thumbs up. Gary T. Yeah, you know what, Gary? Although, we may not have to. Melanie has gotten so good. We bought all of the trimming, the professional trimming scissors and clippers, and Melanie has gotten so good at it that we probably won't have to take Maddie to the dog spa. The one thing I'm a little uncomfortable with is cutting their nails, and I don't know why. Ah, yeah, Walter, you've said that before. Back out of live chat anytime and then return. Merc3 says he was able to. Okay. Merc3 says he was able to give it a thumbs up. Ada Myers, hello, Buko Man. Yeah, I've still got all my fingers. It's funny how many people, I wasn't really thinking about that when I was cutting that coconut open. I mean, of course I was thinking about it, but you're in a way you really can't. You have to just focus on what you're doing there, not take too big of a swing. I thought Melanie, when I filmed Melanie open up her coconut, I thought she got pretty close, man, with her bolo swat, the swings of her bolo. I was like, oh my God. I flinched one time. Gardener, chef, and dog groomer. Yeah. Well, she just started watching after we got Maddie, and we realized I'd never had this breed of dog before, but Shih Tzu is the good thing about them is her hair is kind of not like a poodle, but she's easy to groom, and they really love to be brushed. So, she doesn't resist that. If you put that brush in your hand, she'll follow you around the house because she loves it. She wants you to use that brush, especially on her back. So, but no, Melanie just started watching YouTube videos, and that's how she learned. We're talking about grooming the dog. She learned how to,
I'm following the Japanese.
Yeah, because the Shih Tzu
YouTuber.
The Shih Tzu is so popular in Japan, and quite a few grooming videos from Japan. Yeah, we have that already, Scott. Maddie gets a bath almost weekly, right? Mm. About once a week. And she's on Frontline too, as well. But
sometimes there's something.
We still get Yeah, we got a big tick off of her the other day, man, that was just filled with blood. It was gross when I killed it. It had been on Maddie for probably, I don't know, a couple of days. That's the problem with her hair getting long, is it's harder to see that now.
Ida Mayers. Hello, Bukuman.
Ada Myers, I think she's one of our neighbors. I think.
Ida Myers?
I think so, yeah. If I remember right. Yeah, she's quite the gardener as well.
Chef.
Chef. No, sir. Oh, okay. Sorry, Ada. We're getting quite a few subscribers now that live close to us. One just 2 doors down. Oh, Virginia, that's right. Do they have jackfruit here? Yes.
We have a lot. But we don't have it. We have in the neighbors.
Jackfruit, you can see it just driving down the street, growing wild off on the side of the road. If somebody's going to stop and get it.
There's a dwarf there. A lot of diba, before you turn left.
Ada, we have so many subscribers now that are either OFWs and live close to here. You know, as time has gone, so many, as you know, so many OFWs, especially if they live in this area.
Hello?
Not a lot of vloggers in this area, so I'm probably just about the only one.
Oh, you're eating my lipstick, huh? You're eating my lipstick. Come here.
She's gotten a hold of one of Melanie's lipsticks. That's going to look funny.
Come here. Give me that. Give it to Mama. Yeah, thank you.
Gary T, no, not really. Oh, good. She didn't get the lid off of it.
Still okay.
I'm going to say yes and no, Gary. Pretty much Halloween is not such a big deal here.
No Halloween.
Not yet. There's
Just
Jollibee does something, don't they?
All Souls Day lang that we have. Everyone is going to cemetery,
Oh,
bring flowers to the loved ones, and kind of like that.
is that in October?
It started like October 31 until November 2.
Yeah, we have something called All Souls Day today. Or in October.
Shit. It's that one. Can you just...
What made you start YouTube? Watching other vloggers that were here, living here already. I just thought it was something that was really interesting, and initially it was just like a video diary of what we were doing here and the trips I was making here, and then I'm not going to say it's gotten big, but it's done a lot more than I thought it would. Robert Dyer loves Lanka?
It's a jackfruit.
Oh, jackfruit. Okay. Yeah, it has kind of a... Jackfruit is something else that has kind of a weird texture, but once you get past that, there you go, Walter. Yeah.
Souls Day. All Souls Day.
All Saints Day, November 1. All Souls Day, November 2.
But we are so many here, you know. We are having a big population. In the cemetery, it's look like an apartment, you know.
Oh my God.
Or a second, third, fourth, you know. and almost don't have a pathwalk, you know. So they're giving that 3 days in public, for visiting the loved ones in the cemetery,
Yeah,
especially on the public cemetery.
I vlogged All Saints Day last year, and it was. Wait a minute. How long have I been here now? Oh, that would have been my first one. Yeah, October. And it was shocking. There were so many people at the cemetery that they couldn't even let anybody else go in there. They were making people park and walk in. There was so, like, Forest Park, you guys know. Yeah. Big party at the cemetery all night long, yeah.
And there's a lot of people trying to sell you candles and flowers before you can go in. Diba?
Esepo Kaki, their coat is more like hair. Yeah, that's kind of what I meant. You're right. It's Melanie can take that comb and do a perfect part. Like a perfect part on Maddie. And it'll stay there, right? It'll stay for like half the day. So weird. You're right. Their hair is a lot like a regular human's hair.
I have the picture.
Scott says my mom checks our Shih Tzu daily. It's bad, and you really do need to. Yeah.
That's what I'm doing every morning. Diba? Like this. It doesn't say.
Oh, it's kind of hard to see it. Yeah. Yeah, Melanie goes through her coat, really good. That's like almost a daily thing. And in fact, it is a daily thing. I see her doing it every single day. Because, we don't want her to get that disease. Although she's got all of her shots and everything, she should be fine. Seems really strange the first time celebrating at the cemetery. Yeah. Jackfruit is $2.39 a pound.
Expensive there.
Yeah, he's in San Diego. We've been to San Diego. We love San Diego.
Good morning daw from Ate Len.
Len.
Magandang umaga.
Len Dickinson.
Magandang gabi.
We ate Vegemite, Len. Yeah. Old Souls Day.
Yeah. It's all the
All Saints, Old Souls. Old
you
Souls.
better console.
All Saints.
All Souls.
Yeah. 41 and 41. Hey, we're matching. 41 people, 41 thumbs. Good PM. It's 10 PM here now. Okay.
I've done All Saints Day in Mexico. I think Mexico is almost the same here.
Yeah.
Because it's by Catholic Church.
Yeah.
Remember Cesar said like you're taking the flowers soon. You're leaving the
Who said that?
Cesar.
Caesar? Oh, yeah, they steal the flowers.
Yeah, we're the same.
Yeah, we're the same. The Filipinos steal the flowers too.
Yes.
I
Sticky rice.
wonder why. I wonder if that's why they stay at the cemetery for 2 days, so nobody will steal their flowers.
And getting their foods.
Gary T, not really. We don't know yet. Maybe we don't know yet. Maybe Bataan, but we don't know.
Yes, I'm trying to cook the sticky rice, but I think you don't like it. Diba? You don't
What's
like that. I told you rice cake.
the puto?
No, it's biko.
Mm.
The rice and it has sugar in it
No, I don't like rice and sugar.
with
No.
coconut.
Uh-uh. No, thank you. No, thank you. Not a fan of anything sweet,
It's
except you, of
it's
course.
famous on as All Souls Day. They're cooking that biko in the Philippines.
Yeah. I like food that's spicy and hot. Very spicy with lots of chilies. And if it doesn't have a lot of chilies, I'll add chilies to it.
We're growing ghost pepper.
Oh, we have ghost peppers. Yeah. No. It's not ghost pepper. What's it called?
Devil.
Devil pepper.
Mint and
Mange. Yeah, we've seen a couple of mangy Shih Tzus for sure.
Hilo, have you been in Corregidor, Bataan?
No, I haven't. Corregidor Island. Alan Sharp, really enjoyed your segments on properties and condos and real prices on houses. Can I do more in differentiated areas? Yeah, maybe. I have a couple of places in mind that I want to check out, so stay tuned. We'll do some in the future. I've been thinking about vlogging the condos over by SM Fairview. Those
The new
condos.
one?
Well, there's some old ones that are already there, like back by Toyota where you make that turn. There's a couple of high rises there.
Mm,
And then you're right, they're building a new one too.
going to Lagro. That road.
Yeah. We got some really good and hot sauce as a gift called Butt Pucker.
To clear your system.
That's the kind of stuff I like, man. Yeah. I love hot sauce.
Carolina pepper daw. Ay, Reaper. What's that?
Carolina Reaper. That might be a pepper of some sort.
Can you find condos properties in houses again, please?
Yes, I will try. Bagoong.
What's bagoong?
Bagoong is the shrimp paste, right? Isn't it called bagoong?
Um,
Shrimp paste is bagoong.
bagoong.
Bagoong. Bagoong.
We will send you a picture.
Yeah, I remember. It looked awesome. We have a lot of those, just a hot sauce store in the U.S. where you walk in to the store. Melanie went with me, and there's like nothing but hot sauce. The whole store.
Also in diba? San Francisco. There's another store there that you go. It's all hot sauce.
Yeah. There was one there too. Yeah, when the O's are together, you have to pronounce both of them. I remember when I first met Melanie, I used to call Caloocan, Caloocan City. And I would say it to a Filipino in the U.S. and they'd look at me like, huh?
Caloocan.
Caloocan? Because I didn't realize I had to say Caloocan. Same thing if there's two A's together. It's the same thing.
Pa.
Bataan.
Diba? Next time you're in Angeles, Bataan is close.
And the trip up the mountain is cool. Yeah.
You just need to rent the motor. Going to Bataan. What do you think?
I don't know.
Lazy.
Randy Saul, Marshall Islands. Hey, Marshall Islands. Wow. That's a different kind of place.
You're lazy to ride lang eh.
The motor?
Hmm.
That's true, yeah. Lately I've been super lazy to do anything. Sad. A sad, pathetic expat I've become.
Ice cream after the next day in the city. Come on, ice cream.
That hot sauce that Mexicali has, their special hot sauce is pretty good. Because not only is it hot, but it has a really, really good flavor to it. Sticky rice, I love it.
Did you try the samyang, Walter?
Oh. The Samyang noodles?
Two times spicy.
Oh, those things are hot, man.
You should try that.
I've got a tolerance for hot and spicy.
You really need ice cream.
But those noodles, whoo, those things are, I mean, they will test you. There's no doubt about it. Sticky rice, I love it, but I had too much. Ended up in the hospital.
Shit.
Mactan. In the hospital because of sticky rice?
Mm-mm.
My God.
It's because it's heavy on the tummy. If you eat too much.
Clyde C said, I know who you're talking about. Caloocan. Tagoog. Tagoog.
The tagig is the goog.
Tagoog.
Monday long.
Monday long. Do you like I think you're trying to say espresso?
Espresso, the coffee?
Espresso? Yeah, it's okay. I like Vietnamese coffee better.
Congrats, Pilo, for trying to open the buko. From Ate Din.
Thank you.
Your show is becoming a variety of reality show on the next one and his family members. Teaching words and business. We're looking forward to your series.
Thank you, Alan.
That's sticky rice.
Slim Jim, yes, we did the Vegemite. We liked it.
One more? We still have pandesal.
We thought it was very salty, right?
And it's okay lang.
Melanie thinks the kids are going to like it, so maybe the kids will eat it. Ah, Clyde. Clyde's in Bacolod. Bacolod. Where Dayton and Mitchie are.
I'm type 2 diabetic and learning to manage it.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I guess I don't know anybody who's diabetic, but I guess it's a big problem here in the Philippines, diabetes.
Is it Brian also?
Brian, yeah, Brian is.
Because of the rice. Don't eat rice.
He brought it with him from the U.S. You know, he had it there.
Eat more spicy, I think.
Slim Jam, you missed it.
One more?
What country do you think you two will visit when you make your next visa run? Ah, good question. Shy Johnny's Live, thank you for the super chat.
Red horse.
We're thinking about. Have been thinking about Malaysia.
I thought you're going to visit Clyde Seaside.
Oh,
Joke lang.
we've been thinking about Malaysia, that island that's so close to Manila. It's so cheap to go there. Can't remember the name of it now. And maybe we'll just do a weekend there.
Si Dan. Dan, is that Dano?
Dano, hey.
Dano in the house.
Too much sugar. I'm addicted to sugar. Ah, yeah. Scott.
We don't have that puppy anymore.
The puppy is with Melanie's
sister.
Yeah, Melanie's sister now. Don't eat too much rice and drink more Budweiser. That's not so popular here, Budweiser.
Yeah.
You would have to go to Makati, I think, to buy a Budweiser.
We just have here the Red Horse.
Oh, Gary T, your wife is from Malaysia.
Yeah. It has longer than 7-Eleven.
7-Eleven has Budweiser.
Budweiser, Tiger.
Oh, yeah.
All of the beers.
Dano, thanks for coming in, bud. I saw that you guys were camping. Looked like you were in San Diego or someplace. I don't know. I think you guys were in San Diego camping or something.
Is it San Diego?
Clyde says I had to laugh. Oh.
Having cigarettes.
Love you too, Dano. I had to laugh having a cigarette at the smoking area at SM, talking to a guy from Iloilo. He said the laws are that hard in Ilo that he enjoys bringing his wife to shop so he can smoke. Yeah. I remember we were only down there in Iloilo for one day, but I do remember seeing no smoking almost everywhere.
Yeah, the area.
And they said, even outside, that Iloilo is very, very strict. It's getting like,
You just have a place where you can smoke.
Lynn Mangat, good morning. Is that Lynn? Lhyn? Yeah.
Mangat. Yes. Lin Mangat.
Yeah, I can't remember, Gary T, where it is in Malaysia. I have to look at the map.
Penang Island.
I think it's Slim Jim was the one who told me how cheap it is to go there. They have really cheap flights out of Clark. And once you get there, everything's super cheap. I can't remember the name of it, though. Obviously, it's not going to be Kuala Lumpur. Asia Air goes there really cheap, apparently. Ah, Bob Leibold. Diesel smoke is good and cigarette smoke is bad.
Yes, I think so.
Well, there's plenty of diesel smoke here for you. You don't need to be a smoker. Oh.
Kuching daw.
It's called Cotabato or something. Cotabato. Oh, something like that. It's kind of like that. And everybody always says, go there. It's so cheap.
Cotabato is here. Part of the Philippines.
Yeah, I know. Malaysia. I'll show you where it's at. It's down here. It's down here by Brunei. What's the name of it? See, now I don't see it. It's super close. It's like less than 2 hours flying from Manila, because you can see You know, it's like right here on the tip.
Mhm.
Sorry, you guys. I don't remember where it is.
Kuta Kinabalu lang.
Yeah, there it is. Kota Kinabalu. That's it. Kota Kinabalu.
Where's that?
Thank you, Lynn. See, it's even hard to find it on the map. It doesn't stand out very good. Apparently, it's super cheap to fly there, and hotels are super cheap. Food is cheap. Ah. There it is. Kota Kinabalu. Right
Straight
there.
na pala.
Yeah. That is it. It's funny though because it doesn't. If you're looking at the Malaysia map, it doesn't really say Kota Kinabalu. The biggest city there is called Sarah
Sabah?
or Sabah. Yeah, sorry, not Sarah. Sabah. But there's nothing on the map that says Kota Kinabalu. So that must be the province, I guess. The name of the province that it is. Anyway.
And then, yesterday I had to go to immigration for my first visa extension at EDSA, Mall Annex.
For my first visa extension.
2.5 hours express. Maybe that's SM North, EDSA.
Yeah.
Diba?
I have used that. People rave about the immigration there. And I would say it's good too. I've always had a really good experience.
Asia Air maintain is poor, but the planes always make it.
To the crash site.
Ah, you're scary.
Malai, don't forget to bring your bikini there. Must be a nice beach.
Oh, swim ba more?
Air Asia flights are pretty good between the Philippines and Malaysia. I've just heard they're, yeah.
Ronald Bowden, good morning. How are you all? I'm watching you from Davao.
I heard a foreigner woman was arrested in Boracay for wearing a skimpy bikini.
Yeah, the ano?
Really?
Yeah. What do you call that?
She wasn't arrested. She was fined 2,500 pesos.
Yeah, he's wearing the micro bikini.
Wearing a micro bikini. Well, that's a little too small.
Yeah. Micro bikini.
It's hard to imagine. Good morning, Ronald Bolden. Good morning. Good morning, Ronald from Davao. Thanks for coming in.
She was wearing a thong bikini. They called it, I think, micro bikini.
Is Jack Daniels expensive here? I don't think so. It's more expensive than Imperador.
What country is she from? I think she came from Korea. Because she had a Korean boyfriend with her. So proud to be with her on a micro bikini. Oh, huh?
Well, a Korean girl would probably be one of the only ones that would wear something like that. Koreans are very not shy. Filipinos are shy. Koreans are very the opposite of Filipinos. Right?
Yeah, Walter said would have been better if she had a body. Ah,
I didn't see the pics.
I think I'm sexier than her. Yeah.
Melanie,
Joke lang.
thanks, Scott Expat.
She was gorgeous now. I think I still have that. Wait lang. I saw it on Maddie.
SF Okaki said it's true story. I've seen more cotton in an aspirin bottle. Ronald Bolden. Okay.
Oh yeah. 1%. Oh yeah.
Slim Jim says that she was gorgeous. I missed the pics. I didn't see it either. I'm surprised. I'm surprised it didn't make it on that. I'm surprised that Tuck Tuck Callie didn't put it on Facebook. He's always on top of a story like that. Is Philippines law strict? No. There's nothing really strict here. In fact, it's you know, they could use a little enforcement, I think. Oh, Melanie found the story. Oh, it's all.
They're just.
Yeah, you can't see the
They're
picture.
covering it already. Yeah, they're Korean.
Korean girl, yeah. Sabah is a state in East Malaysia. Yeah, that's where Kota Kinabalu is. Kota Kinabalu is right next to Sabah.
I think I saw it here on Facebook, but it's been a long time ago. Like 3 days. Almost 3 days.
Oh, it's already been 3 days ago?
Yeah.
Cherry showed it to me.
I
It
tried
looked
to
like a
scroll
beach
it.
in Australia. Oh.
It went viral.
Merc 3 says, I thought it was supposed to be more fun in the Philippines. Yeah, right?
But they're saying that you're gonna be so rude lang. You're trying to be, what is that? You're so rude on our country to do that. Because we are more religious here. That's what it said. I turned to.
So it was viewed as disrespectful.
Yeah, you are disrespect our country because you are here on our country and you wear those. If it's allowed on your country to wear like that, don't bring it here in the Philippines. That's what they're saying.
Oh,
You know,
okay. Well, there you go.
that's the other comment that I just read. You know, you are disrespectful, and we are not allowing that in public because she is in public, which it has kids there. You know.
Yeah.
You should do that on private or on a photo shoot, but there's no reason why you need to do that. You don't have photo shoot there. You're not an actress. You know, you're just a normal people going there.
Yeah. It's kind of a family spot, I guess.
Yeah, that's what they said. You're disrespectful now.
What is a micro bikini? Google.
Don't have it here.
Robert Dyer says she looked like she should have been on a beach in Italy or France.
She's not really that sexy because she had that straight body.
Yeah.
But what I saw, that's what I saw now. Not
Well,
really that sexy.
being here in the Philippines, you'll never get a clean picture of it. So
Yeah, it's already deleted.
they've already blocked all the pictures, or they've, you know, you can't really see the picture.
Too bad now I didn't save it so I can share some.
Ronnie Vlogs from Bulacan. Shout out, brother. I need brain soap now. Thanks. Hi, Jim. We're just about to log off, buddy. Shout out to you, Pogie host.
Talaga? Pogi daw?
Totally bummer. No micro bikinis. Yeah, it's a little bit different here. If you go to like a public pool or something, you're not going to see. Most Filipinos are pretty shy. They're going to wear a t-shirt and a pair of shorts to swim.
You had here nudity and wearing extremely skimpy swimsuits in public areas mission as prohibited on Boracay Island.
Yeah. So it's actually a new law there.
Yeah. It's Aklan eh. Aklan page.
That's why Melanie makes Philo wear a top in public.
What?
Very funny, Clyde.
You don't know the micro bikini? You can Google it.
Aussie hat. Yeah, Aussie hat looks good. Yeah, we had to wear our Aussie hats because we did a Vegemite taste test today for all of our Aussie friends.
I will show you the micro bikini.
Yeah.
That's the micro.
Can't really see it that well, can you?
Yeah, they will. You're not the same one.
Oh, there you go. Now you can see it.
Oh, huh?
That's a micro bikini.
See? I think she's wearing white.
Nice. Mark 3. Nice.
Too far? Oh. I think she's wearing white, that Korean girl.
Micro is just for flossing.
Dental floss.
Gary T, thank you for coming in. Thank you again for your donation to our channel through our PayPal link. Thank you again, Gary T.
The arresting cop must have been gay. She's jealous lang.
Well, Slim Jim, maybe they were just actually enforcing something,
Look on my phone, it's so sexy.
I'm like, hey, wait a minute. I want to see the images for micro bikini. Google images.
Aha! You like
See that on any Aussie beach, yeah.
But not here. They don't allow here in the Philippines.
It would be allowed in the U.S. as well. Lynn says, I did Google it. I wonder if that's going to get me a not appropriate for most advertisers in YouTube. Purely research only. That's right. That's going to get me a Lynn, you'll start seeing that on your videos. And you're going to go, what? Not suitable for most advertisers. How could that be? Maybe your video, Lynn, of the belly dancer.
Belly dancer. Even the YouTube is so strict, diba? On that kind of.
Yeah, you'll get a copyright strike, and you're like, what? There's no music in your video at all, and you're like, oh. Then you have to dispute it and wait 2 weeks for that to go through. It doesn't happen very often, though, but sometimes you're like, come on, man. Even karaoke, you get a copyright strike for karaoke now.
Even do you know that?
It's Melanie singing the song. Your belly dancer video was ineligible. Really? I was just taking a guess, but I guess I called it. Yeah, something like that. We'll get either a not suitable, or you have to share you only have to share the revenue if it's music. So I'm not surprised.
She had that?
Yeah. When they went to the horse track, you
It's
saw
okay
that
lang ate rin if I'm the one dancing.
Wow, that's funny. Ineligible. Not surprised. You see how you see where things are going?
So strict lang.
Right down the tubes. Cussing is normally okay, yeah. As long as there's not a whole lot of it.
Mercury is trying to complain.
Yeah, that's right, Merc3. You're absolutely true. That's absolutely true. Lynn did a video inside a Moroccan restaurant, and there was a belly dancer. So she got a not appropriate strike.
Shit.
Not appropriate for most advertisers.
I think they're not allowing that. Sometimes on the band that you just inside the bar and there's a band that's singing.
Yeah.
And you take a video on it. Sometimes the YouTube don't like it.
You can nearly see her tubes.
Careful lang talaga.
All right, guys, we are going to call the chat there. That's 2 hours and 20 minutes. Thanks a lot to everybody who joined us today.
Great, no. Para okay on the video.
It's not all the time, Robert, but a lot of times if you've got karaoke on your video, and you guys know I've done quite a few of those, YouTube will give you a copyright strike on it. And it's not Elton John singing the song, Anyway, thanks again, you guys, and we will see you next Tuesday. Thank you so much. Bye now. Say bye. Say
bye. Bye. I'm about to give you thumbs up.
I'll miss out next week. We will be on our way home. Okay, Clyde. Thanks, buddy. Thanks again for the Vegemite. End.